Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to give you my formula for success. I'm going to show you the 3 simple things to focus on for greater success in your property and real estate investing in any business that you're having in any area of your life. I've been coaching business owners, property investors, real estate investors, financiers for nearly 20 years on how to grow businesses. And over the last 10 years, especially niching in to show them how to utilize LinkedIn to get more business, get more deals, generate more success in your property business. And before we do jump in, hit the subscribe button. You'll see that there's some attachments on this video. There is my 9 points to creating a powerful personal profile. Also, I'm going to link this into what you should be doing on LinkedIn. And you'll see a link there to my online course called LinkedIn Mastery for Property Investors or Real Estate Investors. I have utilized this formula for years in my own business and also with clients of mine. So any comments you've got, put them in the box. Ask me anything you want to around this. Ask me anything you want to around LinkedIn. It is so relevant. I think we are in a golden age. There are more and more people getting into property investing, real estate investing, because we know that that's a route where we can create true wealth or maybe financial freedom. And the challenge with that is it's noisier. I also think the challenge, and I'm putting this together now while we're still in the middle of the horrendous COVID issue, and more people are looking for certainty, looking to get out of employment and looking to control their own destiny and their own wealth creation, and income and property is an awesome channel to do that. And so I see a lot of people having to learn to market and sell because you've now got to. And that's where LinkedIn is so massive and so powerful. There is a brilliant, massive spike of users, not users, people have always been on LinkedIn, but more and more people utilizing LinkedIn now because we've been forced online. So it's an even better opportunity, not just in real estate and property, but within LinkedIn as well. The flip side of that is it has got noisier. So it is even more and more important for you to be able to utilize it in the right way. So I'm going to jump in and share my screen with you because I want to talk about my formula for success. Now, if we've got some analytical, scientific people listening to this, you may or may not like it. But you know what? I got taught by a phenomenal guy called Brad Sugars, who's an amazing entrepreneur. And he taught me actually that as humans, we overcomplicate life and business. And he is the master of simplifying business. And this is simple. It stands for massive action. It is a formula, so it's times the right stuff. Told you I'm not very scientific. My brother's a lawyer, my father's a doctor. I'm not that scientific. Massive action times the right stuff times consistently equals results. Let me explain. Let's look at it with property. I remember I was on a great property 12-month training program with an awesome guy called Simon Zucci. You got to check him out. And I had a client friend of mine who was a builder, and I was coaching him. And I said to him, what have you done to generate deals, property deals? He said, well, I do door drops, leaflets. I got a guy with a bag and go around and leaflet the local residential area. I said, that's cool. I said, how many door drops do you do? He said, I've just done 20,000. I went, wow, that's massive action, isn't it? Great thing with massive action, you can always do more. So is it massive? Well, if someone's listening who does 100,000, then no, but I don't meet many investors that are doing that. And if you're doing 1,000 or a couple of thousand, then 20,000 is massive action. I said, let me have a look at your leaflet, your door drop, because I teach people how to write marketing content. If you look at my other video that we just put out in the last week or so about why you should not be posting on LinkedIn and why you should not be connecting with people, it's all about writing good content. So I looked at his leaflet and went, yeah, it's got a headline, it's got call to action, it's got great what's value in the body of the flyer. He actually used a lady's name instead of his own. There's a hack because you get a better response. It is what it is. Make it work for you. When somebody rings in and says, hi, can I speak with Mary? I'm sorry, she's on the other phone at the moment. Can I help? You've got to make this work. And I went, yeah, your leaflet's good. It's the right stuff. You've written it well. How often, what happened when you sent out 20,000 leaflets? He said, I got a deal. I said, how much did that make you? He said, well, by the time I do what I do, I'll make 20 grand. I went, 20,000 leaflets, 20,000 quid. Makes sense. Massive action, right stuff. I said, how often are you sending out 20,000 door drops, leaflets? He went silent. I said, are you still there? He said, yes. He said, I've got another 50,000 in the shed. I know what to do from this coaching call today. Thanks. Speak to you next week. Because massive action times the right stuff times zero equals zero. Let's say he'd sent out 20,000 leaflets, but his leaflet was naff. Can I say that? It was poor. It was not inspiring. It was not attention grabbing. There was no value in it. I was never going to respond to it. I was going to chuck it in the bin. Massive action times zero equals zero. Let's say he's written the best marketing piece in the world, but he sent out 100 leaflets. Zero times the right stuff times consistently probably equals zero. Let's say 100 is at 1 instead of 100, instead of massive action. You get some result, but you won't get the same result. I think you get the point. I've worked with a lot of property investors that come out of other lives, come out of corporate, come out of the public sector, come out of employment, and then suddenly, and they're looking to invest in property. And I had a guy come to me, and he was on a course I've mentioned. Look up Simon Zucci, look up PIN, Property Investors Network. Amazing, life-changing programs that he sells and works with. And this guy came to me. He said, I'm struggling a bit with the transition from my old life to working from home, being in my back bedroom, and with people wondering, I'm struggling to focus, and I find it very difficult. I said, I get that. I've coached a lot of corporate guys that have set up business on their own in their bedroom, and it's the same. It's a different mind shift. I said, what did you used to do before property? He said, I was in the SAS. For those of you not in the UK, my brothers are across the pond. It's the Special Air Service. That's the special services. And I said something to like, oh, for goodness sake, soldier, shape up, snap out of it, stop being a wet lettuce, and snap out of it. And I watched his face. I went, no, I'm only joking. Those weren't the exact words I used. It was tough. So I said, no, I'm only joking. I understand the transition. It doesn't matter whether you're in the SAS or whether you're in the corporate world. The transition is different. It's a mind scramble, and you're suddenly learning so much strategy, so many things that you could do with property. It's overwhelming. I get it. And we had a conversation about what he could do to get his head around it, manage his time. At the end of his 12-month program that he was on, he was in the top 5 performers out of 50 or 60 people. He'd done incredibly well. And he actually came up to me and he stood on stage as well. And he said, I attribute some of it to this formula. I put it on my wall in front of my laptop. And if ever I got stuck or overwhelmed or procrastinating or not sure what to do, I'd look at that and go, what do I need to do? Do I need to take more action of what I'm doing? Do I need to learn more of the right stuff? Check out my other videos on how to use LinkedIn, how to write a powerful profile that gets you found. You've got to look at my online LinkedIn Mastery for Property Investors to learn the right stuff. People are on LinkedIn. I get people say, oh, they're just trying to sell to me. Yes, they are. And they're doing it wrong. A lot of it is about learning the right stuff. And then you've got to do it consistently. There is no point connecting with people on LinkedIn. Even if you've got the right connection message and engagement messages, there's no point connecting with 50 people and only doing it once. And one of the biggest human traits and challenges is we're not actually that good at being consistent. Ask an Olympic athlete and they'll tell you about their training regime being consistently. The great late Jim Rohn quotes, there's 2 pains in life, pain of discipline or pain of disappointment. Discipline is about consistency. But there's no point. You've got to be connecting with people on LinkedIn every day. You've got to be engaging with the right messages every day. If you're posting on LinkedIn, now, do you need massive action of posting? Check out my other video about posting actually the right stuff. If you imagine, I don't have to do massive action. If my right stuff is absolutely sniper rifle perfect, it's a formula. But if one of them's zero, if the way you engage on LinkedIn or the way you're writing posts is terrible and poor and your profile is poor, doesn't matter what you do, massive action times zero is going to equal zero. I could talk about this for ages. Ask me the questions, put the comments in the comment box here. Take this formula and use it, whether it's your personal life, your business life, your property life, I don't mind. Remember, I don't care what you think about me. I get a lot of people thinking about me. I care about what you go away and do. So remember, click the subscribe button. let me give you notice of the other videos I'm putting together. Check out the other videos. And here's an offer. If you click and buy my LinkedIn Mastery for Property Investors, I'll know you've done it. But then if you let me know, it's because I bought it when I watched your Massive Action video. I will give you unlimited coaching support while you're working through that online course. There's a whole bunch of videos taking you through step by step, everything to get a powerful profile, all the dozen or so activities you can do on LinkedIn to engage and get business, a whole bunch of supporting templates, documents on how to write the right messages, templated examples on how to write the right experience section and about sections. It's all there. And then at the end of it, you message me and we'll have a coaching call around and look at what have you done? Are there any other things I can give you that you could do? What are you going to do going forward so that you're on the right track? I'm happy to do that because there is so much opportunity for you to get better results. So I wish you all the best with your property investing. Comment with me. I will personally respond to any messages and comments you put in the box here. I wish you all the best and I'll see you soon online.